Laplace of t, then Laplace of t cube. Now what is the Laplace of 1? What is the Laplace of 1?
1 upon s.
1 upon s. The Laplace of t?
1 upon s square.
2 upon s square. The Laplace of t cube is the 3 factorial upon s to the power 4, provided s is greater than 0. Right? So in this way we can apply the linearity property and we can find out the Laplace transform of any function greater than equals to 0. Right? Next we can find out the Laplace of some standard function e to the power at, where a is any constant. So we can find out the Laplace transform of this. Now by definition, what is the Laplace of ft? This is integral 0 to infinity e to the power minus st into function की value put की e to the power at dt. Right? Now we can club these two. We get this is e to the power minus s minus a t dt. You can write this.
मैम
Okay.
मैम t स्क्वायर का मैम 2 फैक्टोरियल अपॉन s क्यूब होगा ना?
स्क्वायर का?
यस मैम.
Yes, 2 factorial upon s cube. Yes, यही होगा. यहाँ पे t था
नहीं वो देख ओके
और यहाँ पर t क्यूब है. ओके.
ओके मैम.
Now just see Laplace of e to the power at. So हमने ft की जगह e to the power at पुट किया. Now we can combine these two. हमने ये minus q common लिया because when we apply these limits we will get some condition that for what value of s this integral exists. Now what is an integration of this? It will be e to the power minus s minus a t upon minus s minus a. This point is clear? Yes, is it clear to all of you? We apply the definition of Laplace. This is the integral, this one. We substitute the value of ft. We can combine these two. Now we will put the limits. So when you put infinity, you get minus infinity. That will be 0 provided your this number is strictly greater than 0. If it is less than 0, you get minus minus plus infinity. So the integral is not finite. Right? So we get a condition that s minus a should be greater than 0, or you can say s should be greater than a. So for these values of a or for these values of s, this Laplace transform of this function exists. Right? And now what will be the value of this integral? When you put infinity, you get 0, and when you put 0, you get e to the power 0, it is as 1. Minus minus plus, so 1 over s minus a. So the Laplace transform of e to the power at will be what? 1 upon s minus a. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
So now tell me what will be the Laplace transform of e to the power 40? What will be this? अभी हमने किया Laplace transform of e to the power at is 1 over s minus a provided s is greater than a. क्या आएगा? This will be 1 upon a कितना है? 4. This will be 1 upon s minus 4 provided s is greater than 4 at using this exponential function. Now what will be the Laplace transform of e to the power iota at? क्या आएगा ये? अभी हमने किया ऊपर
1 upon s minus iota i.
Yes, 1 upon s minus iota i. Now we can rationalize this and we can separate the real and imaginary part. Now what will you get? This is s plus iota a divided by s square plus a square. This point is clear? We use this formula and we get the Laplace transform of e to the power iota at will be 1 upon s minus this number This number is iota I. Now we can rationalize it and we can separate the real and imaginary part. And now this side. What is your e to the power iota a t? It is cos of at plus iota sin at. Yes, e to the power iota theta is cos theta plus iota sin theta.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you take Laplace. Now since Laplace satisfies the linearity property, you can separate these two. And iota you can take outside. So what will you have? This is equal to this plus iota this. Now compare both sides. What will be the Laplace of cos of at? Compare करो दोनों तरफ. क्या आएगा Laplace of cos of at?
S by s square plus a square.
Yes, so that is the real part. And what is the Laplace of sin of at?
A by s square plus a square.
Yes, so that is the imaginary part. So this is the derivation how to find Laplace of cos 18 and sin 80. No
डायरेक्ट
need to
फॉर्मूला से नहीं निकल सकता था.
निकल सकता है, बट वो इंटीग्रेशन मुश्किल होगा थोड़ा. ये आ गया ना आपके पास. ओके, तो दैट्स वाई हम इससे कर लेते हैं. दिस इज इजी वन बिकॉज इसका हमें पता है Laplace. ओके, क्लियर है बच्चे? So you have to remember this thing that Laplace of cos of at is s upon s square plus a square and Laplace of sin of at is a upon s square plus a square. Okay. So using these formulas, now tell me what is the Laplace transform of cos of 4t.
S upon s square plus 16.
So this comes out to be s upon s square plus 4 square. So that is s upon s square plus 16. Similarly, you can find out the Laplace transform of sin square t. Now you can write sin square t as what? One minus cos 2t by t by 2. ये लिख सकते हो. Sin square t, you can write this as 1 minus cos 2t by 2. Now you can separate. You can apply the linearity property. Now what is the Laplace of 1? What is the बोलो बोलो बच्चे.
Upon s.
1 by
Very good. And what is the Laplace of cos of 2t?
S upon s square
square plus 4.
So this will be the Laplace transform of sin square t, right? यहाँ पे जो हमें formulas given है वो linear power के हैं. तो अगर ये powers में होता है, you have to apply some another thing, right? तो write down in the terms of multiples of theta, not in the powers of theta. उस फॉर्म में लिखा, simplify किया and you get the answer. So this is the Laplace transform of sin square.
Yes, ma'am.
Next कर लूँ. Now just see the next standard function, that is cos hyperbolic at or sin hyperbolic at. Now what is the Laplace transform of this? Since we know that cos hyperbolic theta is e to the power theta plus e to the power minus theta by 2 and sin hyperbolic theta is e to the power theta minus e to the power minus theta by 2. So we will use these formulas to find out the Laplace transform of cos hyperbolic at and sin hyperbolic at. Now this is what? This is e to the power at plus e to the power minus at by 2. Right? Now what will be, and you can separate this by linearity property. You get the Laplace transform of e to the power at plus Laplace transform of e to the power minus at. Now what is the Laplace transform of e to the power at? What is this? अभी हमने किया है.
1 upon s minus 8.
Yes, it is 1 upon s minus a. Similarly over here it will be a की जगह आपको minus a करना है. So now you can take the LCM and you can simplify this. So this is s upon s square minus a square. So the Laplace transform of cos of hyperbolic at is s upon s square minus a square. और अगर cos hyperbolic नहीं होता, cos होता, then this is s upon s square plus a square. ये अभी हमने देखा. Sorry. This. अगर cos 80 है, then this is s upon s square plus a square. और अगर hyperbolic है, then this is s upon s square minus a square. Similarly, you can find out the Laplace transform of sin hyperbolic at. So that will be what? यहाँ पे minus आ जाएगा बीच में, because formula में minus है. So when you simplify this, what will you get? So a upon s square minus a square. Right? So Laplace transform of sin hyperbolic at, this is a upon s square minus a square. Same way में करना है जैसे आपने cos hyperbolic at का किया. You put the formula for sin hyperbolic at, that is e to the power at minus e to the power minus at by 2. So यहाँ पर minus आ जाएगा, यहाँ minus आ जाएगा, यहाँ minus आ जाएगा, and so on. So you have this. Right? Clear है यहाँ तक?
Yes, ma'am.
So now just see the Laplace transform of standard functions are. So you use these formulas directly to find out the Laplace transform of functions. The Laplace transform of 1 is 1 over s t 1 upon s square t to the power n is n factorial upon s to the power n plus 1. E to the power at is 1 upon s minus a. Cos of at is s upon s square plus a square. Sin of at is a upon s square plus a square. Laplace of cos hyperbolic at is s upon s square minus a square, and Laplace of sin hyperbolic at is a upon s square minus a square. The same way you can find out Laplace inverse. अगर आपको fs given है, मान लो fs given है 1 upon s square, then what will the Laplace inverse of? So that means we have to find ft. ft क्या होगा? ये किसका inverse है? t का. Laplace किसका था? ये t का. So this Laplace transform is an operator, right? So ft will be equal to Laplace inverse of 1 upon s square. So अगर Laplace inverse पूछे, inverse of Laplace transform will be what? It will be ft. तो हमें ये देखना है ये किसका Laplace transform था. So 1 over s square है आपका Laplace transform t का, right? तो ये आ गया आपके पास t. So in this way inverse operator exists. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So now find Laplace inverse of 4 upon s square plus 9. क्या आएगा बताओ? एस स्क्वायर प्लस ए स्क्वायर किसका लैप्लास होता है?
A की पावर 80
नो, एस स्क्वायर प्लस ए स्क्वायर किस में आता है? अभी स्टैंडर्ड फंक्शंस किए हमने, दो में आता है इनमें।
यस मैम
एक में एस ऊपर होना चाहिए, एक में कांस्टेंट ऊपर होना चाहिए। तो उसमें एस ऊपर नहीं है, राइट? कांस्टेंट हमने बनाना है। अब देखो ये ए कितना बना यहाँ से? 3 स्क्वायर
3
है ना, ए 3 बना, जबकि ऊपर मेरे पास 3 नहीं है, राइट? तो हम क्या करेंगे, इसको 3 से मल्टीप्लाई और 3 से डिवाइड कर देंगे। तो 4/3 जो है मेरा कांस्टेंट हो गया, विच कैन टेकन आउटसाइड। नाउ व्हाट इज द इनवर्स ऑफ दिस लैप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्म? कौन सा फंक्शन का है?
sin 3t.
Sin of 3t, right? So in this way we can find out the Laplace inverse. Okay, बैक जाना है आपने, तो आपको देखना पड़ेगा किस फंक्शन का ये Laplace ट्रांसफॉर्म था। Now what is the Laplace inverse of 1/s to the power 4? ये बताओ। अब s to the power 4 का मतलब फंक्शन कौन सा होगा? t की पावर n में हमें s की पावर n+1 मिलता है, यानी n कितना आया यहाँ से?
3 factorial.
3 यानी t क्यूब। बट ऊपर हमें कितना चाहिए? 3 फैक्टोरियल। हम क्या करेंगे, 3 फैक्टोरियल से मल्टीप्लाई और डिवाइड। नाउ वी कैन टेक 1/3 फैक्टोरियल टू आउटसाइड, and this is Laplace inverse of t cube. So this is the function whose Laplace transform is this one.